Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For all of you watching, we're so thankful that you are watching this morning. We have a New York Times best-selling cookbook author, Leake, because she is here for her new book. It's her book number 3, right?
Yes.
Book number 3, 100 Days of Real Food on a Budget. Can I get an amen? But Lisa, we are so happy to have you again.
Thank you for having me
Yes,
here.
guys, she just got off the 700 Club and did a quick demo of a couple of recipes in her new book. But go ahead, for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about your journey of the 100 Days of Real Food and what that is, and then let's dive into the budget aspect.
Yes, absolutely. So in 2010, I had a huge wake-up call when I realized a lot of the foods that I thought were healthy and that I was feeding my family were actually highly processed.
Yeah.
So I decided to completely overhaul our diet, and I wanted to do it in a way to draw attention to how dependent Americans had become on processed food, and I also wanted to convince as many people as I could to join us.
Yeah.
So I decided, what if my family took a pledge to go 100 days without eating anything highly processed, and I blogged about our journey, which is what I did.
Yeah, what are some of the things that you noticed
Oh,
after
gosh.
the 100 days?
Well, we had a lot of really surprising changes in our health. So I did this because I thought it was the right thing to do, and I couldn't believe the changes that followed. So my daughter, who is not here for me to embarrass her, she was 3 at the time. She really struggled with constipation, and it was like a switch had flipped in her. I could not believe the change just within days of doing this. And then she also struggled with asthma and had a lot of episodes of wheezing, and it was amazing how after we cut out processed food, she didn't wheeze at all for an entire year, which was a huge change for her.
Definitely.
Yes, and my husband and I both lost a few pounds without even really trying.
Yeah.
And then the most surprising thing was my good cholesterol, the number that you want to be high, went up by 50%.
Wow.
So it greatly reduces my chance for heart disease. My doctor was even surprised.
That is so awesome. That's good to know for all you guys who struggle with cholesterol issues. Good to know. Okay, so the first book or second book of yours. What was the first book?
Okay, the first book is just 100 Days of Real Food, just like sort of the original.
Yeah.
And then the second book was Fast and Fabulous. So it's
That's
all
right.
quick and easy recipes. And then this is on a budget.
And then now we have this bad boy on a budget. So what kind of led you to do this?
Well, so after we did that initial 100 Days of Real Food pledge that I was telling you about, everyone said, oh, sounds great, but too expensive. So we actually went on to do a second 100 Days of Real Food pledge on a budget. I let my readers vote on how much money we'd have.
Yeah.
We had $125 a week for our family of 4. And if you are on full food stamp benefits, you'd actually have more money than that. You'd have $167 a week. So it was definitely a challenge.
Wow.
And I learned that you have to be very creative, and you have to plan ahead, and you have to really utilize those budget-friendly ingredients.
Definitely.
So this just made sense for a third cookbook after that experience. And I could share everything we learned.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's so cool too, that you weren't telling people, you actually did it too.
Yes.
And you were successful at it.
Yes.
And so they can be too.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So okay, so it says simple tips and tasty recipes. I know in the other book you also had like grocery lists.
Yes.
Do you still have that in this one?
Well, so in the other book, I had grocery lists for the seasonal meal plans. But what's special about this book is I have a shopping list with every single recipe.
Wow.
And it shows the total cost to buy all the ingredients, because if you need a 1/4 cup of sour cream for a recipe, you can't buy a 1/4 cup of sour cream. You have to buy the whole container, and those are the prices I'm including.
Yeah.
And every single recipe comes out to a total of $15 or less. So,
wow.
And you'll have leftover ingredients when you're done.
That is so cool. And you have a family of 4. So she's feeding a family of 4. It's not just her or someone else. That is so awesome.
We live it every day.
Yeah, I love that. And now where can people follow you and your blog? Where can people do that?
Well, my blog is 100daysofrealfood.com, and I do just send out once a week a little email newsletter. You can subscribe there.
Nice.
I'm also on Facebook and Instagram pretty regularly as well.
Definitely.
And then you can buy the book anywhere books are sold.
Anywhere books are sold. We included a link down below in the comments right now. Just click that link to get it. But for those who might be watching and who are a little skeptical of doing this kind of challenge or food diet change, what would you say to encourage them?
I would definitely say that you have to remember any small change is better than none. I hate for people to feel like they have to change everything and they get so overwhelmed they give up altogether. Don't do that. Just maybe start with breakfast and clean up the first meal of the day. And once you figure that out, move on to lunch or something else. So baby steps.
Baby steps, guys. You can do this. Lisa, thank you so much. This is always so helpful. Guys, I'm serious. I have the last book, the 100 Days of Real Food, Fast and Fabulous. And it's so awesome, I'm telling you. And I know this is too. I might just get this one as well because, you know, gotta work on a budget.
Yes, you can keep that copy.
Exactly. Thank you. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure, don't miss her demo. Like I said, she just got off the 700 Club with Terry and demoed a couple of these recipes. It smells delicious. We will post a link to that. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
And thank you guys. God bless.